Hey there, this is Jeff Nelson with eXp Realty. I'm a realtor here in Baldwin County. If you haven't seen any of my videos, please subscribe, by the way. But today, instead of community information or things, today I'm actually going to talk about real estate. So, and I'm going to focus in on Daphne and what happened last month in August. This is September 2022, and so let's get into it. It's not going to be a real long video. I just want to hit some facts. As a matter of fact, at the bottom of the description, the info page below the video, I will put the link to my blog post that actually has the full infographic in a much more detail than we're going to go in today. But I do want to cover some of the highlights because we've been in a crazy year, the crazy 2 years, and prices have really gone up, but things have started to change. So anyway, take a look at this. All right, just for your information, in case you wanted to know, Daphne has 27,719 people, and there are 10,608 households in Daphne alone. Daphne is the largest city population-wise in Baldwin County. Number two, blah, blah, blah. Don't really care about that. Right now, the median estimated home value is $310,982. And you can see how that compares to the rest of Baldwin County, Alabama, and in the USA. On that note, what I found really interesting is in the graph below, you can see the changes over the last 4 years, which represents a 37.89 increase in the median selling price during those years. So a lot of that actually happened in the last two, as you can see in the graph, well, in the last three. But our big push was since Hurricane Sally, which was, I think, this week, 2 years ago. That's when it really, right after Sally is when it really started to take off. And I'm not sure why, because there was a lot of cleanup for months and months after that, after Hurricane Sally. Number five, we have, all right, right now there are 140 homes for sale in Daphne. You can go on my website and check all those out. My website is really intricate, and you can get into a lot of detail in that search bar too. So 140 homes for sale, that's current. The average selling price is $389,000, 246. Now, what I find interesting is really, well, the average square feet, you can see that. What I find very interesting is in the last 2 years, you could have found a couple dozen homes in Daphne for under $200,000. And right now, because of what prices have done, homes for sale under $250,000 is only 7. Couldn't believe that when I saw that, because Daphne and Foley were actually the two cities in Baldwin where you could get the best price per square foot. And so right now, the least expensive home in Daphne is $225,000, and the most expensive home for sale is $3,290,000. Okay, so homes under $250,000 is only 7 of them. All right, now in Daphne, really in all of Baldwin County, but in Daphne in particular, there's a lot of new construction going on. There's a lot of brand new subdivisions, and we just have a tremendous amount of demand in our area. A lot of people moving here from the north. Number of new construction, out of 140 homes, the number of new construction homes on the market right now is 57 of the 140. The average days on the market is 17. That is, again, we're talking about September numbers. And I know this is boring, but if you're looking to buy a house, it might be interesting to you. A typical market, and we're moving into it, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but a typical market, you're probably going to see You could even see 45, 50 days on the market. That would be a normal market. So we're still in a market where we're not in a market where houses are flying off the shelf, inventory is flying off the shelf, and you put a sign in the yard and you got 20 cars, in 2 hours. We're not in that kind of a market, but especially now, because I'm seeing things level off a little bit. All right, average listing to selling price ratio is 98%. So 100% means that every seller is getting every penny that they asked for. Okay, so 98% means that buyers are 2% of the buyers, or buyers are able to get 2% off of the sales price on average. So there might be some homes that you still will find that sellers are getting over asking price, and then some going to be getting maybe 5% below asking price, but the average is it's 2% below the asking price. So it just depends on the house, but that gives you a good indicator. Now, number 12, these are the hottest neighborhoods in Daphne right now, and it's funny because I think all of them have, except two, have new construction going on in them. So that's Lake Forest, Jubilee Farms, Diamante, Wingfoot, Plantation Hills, and Timber Creek. So those are the facts, things that are happening right now. Last month, it has been wild and crazy, and prices have gone up, and we have seen 20% appreciation. But I am finding really in the last 30 days, really since these numbers have come out, well, I think it started in September, but or in August. But I'm seeing things starting to level off. I'm seeing houses not going off the market as quick as they were, and I don't want anybody to get nervous or anything, because, and I'll talk about that in a second, but our area is always going to be in demand. And I don't want anybody to get nervous, because we're not going to have a crash here. I think, interest rates did go up, and that, is holding some people off. But we have the whole country above us that want to move south. Well, not all of them, but there's a ton of people up north that want to move south, and they're finding out that they don't have to move to Florida. They can move to Alabama. You can get great, we have the second lowest property taxes in the entire country. So we're always going to have, buyers. The problem is inventory. It really is. The problem is inventory. Once people move here, they don't want to sell, and so, our inventory is pretty low. So anyway, if you're a seller or if you're a buyer, don't get nervous. Our area is so exciting. We're seeing so much growth. I mean, there's so many houses that are still closing. I think we need more inventory. But we are seeing prices starting, we're getting to become a more stable market at this point, where we're probably going to get back to the days of, 2 to 4 to 5% appreciation a year instead of 18 to 25% appreciation a year that some areas have been seeing for a couple years. So this is good. This is good to be in a market that's starting to level off a little bit, because there's no community in the country that can sustain that type of appreciation. We saw that back in 2007 and 2008, but that was under different circumstances about mortgages and things of that nature. But I'm really loving real estate in Baldwin County. I'm really loving the aspect of the opportunities that people can come down here and have a great lifestyle, be in a great environment, great food, great people. So I am a realtor, in case you hadn't figured that one out, and in case I didn't tell you. But if you're looking to buy or sell, give me a ring. I would love to talk to you. New construction homes, always remember that the agent in the model home is the agent for the builder. So he or she is working for the builder. And so you need somebody working for you. So if you want new construction, I definitely can help you and go along with you and ask all the hard questions that I know from my experience of 16, 17 years being a realtor. I can ask all those questions and things that you might not think about. So anyway, give me a ring. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'm going to be putting out a bunch of videos, a bunch. So all kinds of stuff about things to do, real estate, the community. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you. Talk to you soon.